second week of Celebrating Advent.
This week, as we continue our journey through Advent, we're talking about peace.
You might have seen last week's story for the second time, Story of the Magi. We released it back in July for Christmas in July, but we brought it back now because we're talking about peace.
This is one of my favorite stories. Jesus had been born, and the Magi, or as you might know them by another name, the wise men, were searching for this child. Now, they weren't exactly Jewish people, and they weren't Christian either, because that wasn't a thing yet. But they still knew just how important Jesus was.
Since they knew how important Jesus was, they decided to bring him offerings of peace.
These were gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
So, what exactly are we supposed to do with this story? We're not supposed to give each other those gifts, right? Because who wants frankincense and myrrh?
Exactly. So, what do we do with a story to remember something about peace and remembering the Magi?
I've got it. The Magi brought baby Jesus gold, so what if we get a gold-colored picture frame and put a picture of something peaceful in there?
Yeah, like mountains, oceans, or a sunrise or a sunset.
Or an animal that brings us peace on a hard day. Or just the word peace.
I've got another idea. The Magi did present Jesus with the gift of frankincense, which is basically a spice that would have been used to anoint holy spaces or create holy spaces for worship. So, we could light a candle at home. Maybe our families can gather around the dinner table either before or after dinner and light a candle and start to pray for peace for the whole world.
Or you can light a candle at home, and as a family, take time to say words of kindness and be peace bringers to each other. You gotta start somewhere, so why not at home? For example, have you argued recently? Now is the perfect time to say sorry and apologize.
But what about myrrh? I mean, traditionally it was used to anoint people by pouring oil over their heads. But we don't want to pour oil on anyone's head, right?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But what should we do that reminds us of that? I've got it.
You go.
Well, since the ointment was used to anoint someone or bless them, we could send blessings to
our neighbors. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Way to cut me off, Jonathan.
Sorry, Anna. I just got really excited. My apologies. Can you forgive me?
Well, because this week is supposed to be about peace, I suppose I can. But let's do better.
You got it. So, you continue.
So we send blessings to our neighbors. It could be a Christmas card.
Or a lovely letter.
Or a batch of cookies.
Truly, anything that you can think of.
But whatever it is, do it with your whole heart.
Be peace bringers, both in your home
or to your community and neighbors around you.
And until next time,
be kind.
Do good.
And love your neighbors. Bye.
So, Anna. No, I'm not going to do it that way.
I brought you frankincense. Thank you. I brought you myrrh. Thank you. Murder. Judas. Action.
I'm Harry Carey.
I want a TikTok of that.
Action.
I've got another idea.
What is
the
it?
Magi.
I've got it. No. Stop.
Sorry.
Stop. And you were just gonna let it slide. I would never do that to you. Only the highest quality.
I like how you're talking
you.
to the future.
Yeah.
And the camera. For you.
It's for our people, for our listeners. Yes!